Hello and welcome back to module number 9, I believe. Yes, we are on module number 9. I am Kiana Brathwaite, currently, soon to be Kiana Jennings-White. And we have been working through the different 12 aspects of self. So, aspect number 9 for me is parental. I like this because it can meet pet parents, right? It can meet actual parents. It could meet godparents and aunts and uncles and all the things. Really, this space or this particular aspect has to do with relationships with those whom you are supporting through their life stages, right? So mentoring, whatever fits your life. But for me, it's parental. And the definition is my relationship with my teens, both together and individually, is my focus. And I have not talked about this in the other modules, but I want to bring this back up again because this is a place where I can say that I'm actually quite satisfied with my life, at least this particular aspect, and I allow that to filter into the other aspects when I am experiencing frustration. Because I'm a generator, I am a generator with an emotional authority, and so my not self theme is frustration, but my self theme is the opposite, which is satisfaction. And I recognized when I had my children, I knew what kind of parent I wanted to be. A lot of it had to do with the kind of parent that I experienced, well, the parents. Whether one was absentee or not, they still were part of the process. I am estranged from both of my parents for a number of reasons, and maybe one day I'll do a meditation module or something, course on living your adult life estranged from your parents, right? But for now, I'm estranged from both of them, and it was because of how I grew up with them or what my upbringing was, the reason why I was very intentional with the type of parent that I wanted to be. And in so doing, I decided to very early on to take the nurturing best parts of parenting that I experienced from said parents and put my own spin on that. And then get to know who my children were and who they were growing into, and then meet them there and support them in those ways. And I recognized, too, that my children came here with their own personalities, their own direction, their own life to live, and that the relationship that I have with them is one that needs to be cultivated both with them together. So we go out, we hang out, I have different things that I do with them even as teenagers, and then them separately. And I have a relationship with, my relationship with them consists of those two ways in which I move with them. And I really enjoy now, I've always enjoyed my children actually at whatever stage they've been in, even when they call them Irish twins because they're 12 months and 3 weeks apart. Yes, my son was actually almost born around his sister's birthday, and I was like, ah! So I'm glad he wasn't. He has his own birthday. They don't have to share that. And they have two bookends, right? They start, one ends the whole astrology wheel and the other one begins the astrology wheel. And it's just really interesting and fun to experience, watch, play with. They get into their tiffs, and I'm like, I have nothing to do with this because you guys are going to be fine shortly, and I'm going to be the one. So I will let you get into your tiff and move through it. But this particular aspect is one that really brings me joy. I've been able to watch them grow and evolve over the last 10 plus years. They're both teenagers. They're in high school. And they were the ones that saw me in a situation that I was in. They've always seen me. And they were the ones that introduced to me what unconditional love feels like and looks like. And I will forever be grateful to them for that, because in previous relationships, any love that I received was conditional. And these two came into the world loving me unconditionally, relying upon me. And then as I got to see them get to different points of self-sufficiency and maturity, I can release the reins and allow them to go out into the world and play. And I also really enjoy my relationship with them because I also intentionally, because it was something I experienced, am very cognizant and aware of what my fears and my experiences have been, and I do my best not to project that onto them, and I do my best to see them who and where they are in life and support that. So this is a cup-filling, ever-giving, never-ending, always-on aspect of myself that I get to enjoy the fruits of the work and labor in which I put in and the effort into our relationships. And so, as I said, from a generator self-theme perspective, I'm quite satisfied with where our relationship is. And I just want to hope and continue to nurture that and support that. And I love that they share with me everything, all aspects of themselves as well. And we have these conversations where I talk about the different aspects and how to support them and what that looks like. And, of course, one of my children is way more receptive than the other one right now, but she hears me. And the one that is, quote-unquote, not receptive, she's the teen girl. But she hears me. And there are times where she'll come to me for advice in these areas. There's times where she'll talk to me about practices that she's doing or things that she notices. And I don't point out that, that sounds like, I'm like, I'm just going to enjoy it for what it is. But practicing this and then sharing this with my teens is also a gift to me because it's something that they both have they're not both generators actually, but they both have the not self theme of frustration. They're both emotional authorities. And then they're not self-theme of frustration. So I get to sit with them and share this with them in different ways, and it's cup-filling for me. And as I said, parental may not be something that fits within your life or is a definition or a word or term that you would like to use. But as I said, pet parent, a godparent, you could do familial, anybody that you're mentoring or supporting or cultivating, you can term this whatever works for you, whatever's in alignment for you. As with all of the modules and all of the aspects of self, I will continue to invite you to intentionally sit with this for however long you want to, see how it manifests in your day-to-day, in your moment-to-moment, in your dream world, even in your relationships, right? Because we're all in relationship with our environment, we're in relationship with others, and we're definitely deeply in relationship with ourselves, and that is why I'm sharing this practice, because it has allowed me to deepen my relationship with myself. And so I hope you enjoy the time that you give yourself to sit with this aspect. I appreciate the time that you have shared with me, and I look forward to seeing you and hearing you in the next module. Until then, take care.